Alright, what's up everyone? This is episode 2 of GPS Reviews. I have my good friend again, Christian DeCurie. How's it going?
It's alright, man. This movie kind of got me on edge right now.
Oh, it hit you that much? Was that impactful?
As someone who wants to enter the Hollywood industry, kind of seeing how they want to market this story and how critics are taking it, it's really having me uneasy. Like, I just may not fit into Hollywood now, you know?
I'm Charlie Watson. I'm 18. Today, actually. Is the Beetle for sale?
It's yours, kid. Happy birthday.
What are you?
So you have no idea where he came from?
No idea.
Well,
Here's the deal. People can be terrible about things they don't understand. From now on, the only person you can show yourself around is me. Oh, I'm good. No, I'm good, thanks.
There's a war raging on our planet. If this criminal isn't found, that war may find its way here.
Is there anyone that can help you? Do you have a family? Oh, who would me?
So, I did not really agree with the protagonist. I thought her story was just really mundane. It's been done before. She did nothing new for me. But the supporting actors were just so diverse, as well as just nice with the comic relief, and you can kind of say they kind of got more developed through the lack of her taking action sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Like the stepfather, you know.
She
stepping in.
literally gave her a book.
If that same story was a guy, I don't think this film would have worked. And I think them putting it in the 80s was kind of trying to make up for it, you know, kind of give you that something new about it. But the same scenario of just, can I spoil it with saying the dead father, you know? Of that bringing...
No!
I mean, bringing that...
You're fine. Give me your honest opinion.
I just think that her holding on to that was really her only motive, and I'm like, that's not enough nowadays for movies for me. So
my first impressions, like I was selling the car, I ended up enjoying it. I think though, I'm really gonna think now because I'm a fan of Haley Stanfield as an actress.
Okay.
So I'm a little biased coming in. So I was like, oh yeah,
she was
now
nice.
she was, and she worked for what it was. And I think because it was. This is my only comparison. Once again, comparing it to a previous franchise it was known for. Real quick though, comparing the franchise it was known for, it was a step in the right direction for me in terms at least of like entrancing and story elements, and they can only go up from here, you know.
Right.
Compared to where I feel it got really chaotic.
Yeah, if we're comparing this film, if we're comparing Bumblebee to the previous Transformers and not looking at it as a reboot or something completely separate. You know, maybe it's not under complete different direction though. You know, like there's still influences of the people who were part of the story.
Yeah, same distributor, same Paramount. You know?
Right, so it's kind of just like, you kind of have to compare it. I don't want to compare it. And that's kind of raising expectations by not comparing it, but if you compare it, it's a solid film, you know. So
yeah, I think I always constantly compare it because once again, like this was also like one of the quickest reboots I've ever seen. You know, now it hasn't even been 2 years since the last night it came out.
They didn't let it breathe.
They did not let it breathe. Like, oh, a new thing, 80s, put it in get a girl, get a new car.
Like, it's like we know we're gonna get another Superman movie, but it's like you're gonna wait a little
while. We're gonna make it happen. Same with Spider-Man. Remember when Spider-Man 3 came out, and I felt like, hey, we're getting new Spider-Man. You know, Andrew Garfield, put him in. You know.
Yeah. Let's talk about the action.
Okay, I will. Yeah.
You can't talk about Transformers in any sense
without expecting what we went for. You know, what we paid our ticket for.
Right. I think they went a little cheap on the CGI this time. I don't think they went that heavy into it.
Really?
There's a couple. No, there's a couple of scenes where like they're like, okay, they poured the money in, but not like they gave the budget to Michael.
Oh yeah, Michael Bay, they went all out, dude.
They gave him.
I'll never forget in Dark of the Moon where the red Ferrari got Italian dude with the swords. One of the scenes where like they're transporting Sentinel Prime in one of these scenes, right? And then all of a sudden, the Decepticons start, they're attacking,
right.
And while Shia LaBeouf's in the car, and then they do they blow it up. They do like the blast, and all of a sudden the red guy, the Ferrari guy, literally like does like this flip around, cuts a guy in half, and then he throws him like to the highway, and the highway explodes, like the highway sign explodes.
It's just extra, right?
It's excessive, but for me, with the action's very, like I said, once again, it was clean. It's so like focused, more focused and dynamic. It's very different though. It's a very different kind of way. And I was more a fan of the designs. I think the cheaper CGI worked because like it felt.
Was the 80s.
Yeah, but I think it was definitely. It's weird you say it's cheaper, but I liked it much more than.
I'm only saying that in comparison.
No,
it was not cheap for anybody by any means. Just cheaper.
That's a good way of saying it.
The very beginning starts off with a very elaborate scenes, and that's kind of what I thought was going to carry throughout it. We didn't get that. We didn't even get flashbacks of it. We did get one flashback.
Yeah, we get.
I thought we were gonna get a little bit more.
Okay. That explains a lot, man.
But the fight scenes were nice in the sense of they were starting to personalize the fight scenes.
That's a good way of saying it. Personalized dynamics. Yeah.
Right. It wasn't just guns blazing. It's more like how do I use technique and what about this person's arrogance or ego that I can kind of leverage. And that's like. They spent a lot of the movie really trying to personify these robots, and a lot of it was through action because the dialogue was just not really there for a robot, and especially with Bumblebee who doesn't even have a voice.
Yeah, literally.
So
I did like though. I think my favorite part of this film was the first 15 minutes because it developed so much more about Bumblebee than the films ever did, and I got what I wanted. And every other character's so fleshed out. Even Memo is fleshed out.
Right.
He's not your average guy. Oh hey, that toxic lady. He was actually a fleshed out character.
Even that random black guy who I thought was gonna die first.
John Cena's character, heavily fleshed out. But those three mean girls, were just like straight up like cartoon versions of like and very predictable, very bland. And that is the most cliche thing, which was so weird to me because I didn't feel it didn't belong there.
You gotta show a picture of the three girls from
Mean Girls.
From Recess.
I think because it fixed so many things I had problems with once again with the Bay films. So because it appealed to me, I'm like, oh, this is what I love about movies, and they put that through a Transformers film. Like heck yeah. So I give it a recommend. If you're a Transformers fan, or if you're just looking for some decent action and a good story, you won't go wrong. Bumblebee. Bet. Yeah. Awesome. Any last things you want to say to Karen before we turn off? Nothing. See ya. Yeah. Thanks for watching.
See you next episode. Make sure you subscribe, like, share.
Do the thing.
And do the dirty in the comments.
You know what I'm saying, huh?
Yeah.
Episode 2. Yeah.
Scandalous.
That was perfect. Cut it wrong.